And North, she'll go to her dad. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have security. He lives in an apartment. And she'll start crying. Why don't you have an apartment? I can't believe we don't have an apartment.
Kim Kardashian explains why her daughter, North, prefers life with dad, Kanye West. In the November 2nd episode of Hulu's The Kardashians, Kim vents to Kourtney about mom life. The reality star, of course, is a mother of 4 kids who she co-parents with her ex-husband. And it seems 10-year-old North prefers Kanye's home base over Kim's. It's something Kourtney, who shares 3 kids with ex Scott Disick, can relate to.
And then North, she'll go to her dad. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have security. He lives in an apartment. And she'll start crying. Why don't you have an apartment? I can't believe we don't have an apartment.
They do that at Scott's too. Like, Dad has the best house. Your house sucks. He has the best house. It's not super big. The vibe's better. I feel like everything falls on the parent that's, like, more involved.
Yeah, but, like, we make our own food. That's amazing that you make ramen, you know? Like, great, you know?
That you boil water and pour it onto some noodles.
Kim squeezes in some one-on-one time with her oldest daughter before hitting the road for a trip, and the Skims founder shares with viewers all that she's learned since becoming a mom to North.
Kourtney always says North is my lesson on this planet.
What does that mean? She's your lesson.
It means that I'm supposed to learn even more patience. She teaches me patience. She has taught me a lot about life.
Come here.
We haven't seen a whole lot of Kourtney and Kim moments on this season so far. That's as the sisters have been slowly warming back up to each other again after their epic feud last season. But as Kim notes, Kourtney is always her go-to when she needs parenting advice.
Kourtney's definitely the one that I go to for my mom advice, and like I think her and I have like a lot in common when it comes to parenting stuff.
I think
She's
we
had
also
more
have
experience.
older kids,
Yeah.
and so we go through more similar things.
No matter what, like she'd drop anything for us to have like parenting advice. I don't care what kind of fight we're in.
Elsewhere in the episode, a new feud is brewing between Khloe and her momager, Kris Jenner. While Kris wants Khloe to start a podcast, Khloe says she has enough obligations and claims Kris isn't giving her the support she needs.
I think one of my frustrations with you is there's not a lot of follow through after something is done. And this is me talking to you as my manager. When you are on your vacations, when you're in other countries, when you're at dinners, lunches, you know, you might be on a yacht for 2 weeks, which you should be. You have an assistant that will say, we can't do this unless we talk to Kris. And then when I get a hold of you hours later, that makes me boil in whatever my issue is.
Her and I are very similar in that we like to control things and we like to do everything ourselves. And it's not a knock on her, but there's no possible way that she could do everything on her own and have everyone feel that they're equally taken care of.
When you want to take on multiple clients, you have to fulfill their multiple and different needs. You don't give enough to each one because you physically can't.
And from there, tensions rise.
Listen, I just said if you want to do a podcast, we'll build a team. That's what I'm getting at.
And what I'm getting at is I'm not going to continue the conversation, and I'm not talking to this that you keep trying.
Okay.
Because I'm never heard. We put a Band-Aid over a bullet hole.
Oh, my God.
And she likes to patronize me and be like, oh, no, everything's fine. We'll work on it. It's all I'm so turned off from all of this.
You don't even understand what I'm saying, okay? Because you're just somewhere else. You're spiraling.